I know you have a 7% budget deficit, but you also have a lot of people, a lot of workers who rely on the state for everything. Do you not worry about street protests, about people coming out to oppose your reforms, of cutting the state?
The aim of cutting state presence is to eliminate corruption. Many people over the decades have become used to being clients of the state. Even the social programs have not reduced poverty. The concern was to get as many votes as possible. We have to confront this. We have no other alternative. We have to do well by Brazil, otherwise the left will get back in. It could even come close to the Venezuelan regime. We have to get away from this left-wing ideology that was getting worse in Brazil. The population didn't want this, so they elected a candidate who upheld the truth.
You have Mercosur as the local trade pact, but most people would say that that is one of the more useless trade deals. What can you do to improve it? You've had talks with the European Union for 20 years, and nothing has come of it. Is your strategy to grow Mercosur, or to start again?
Mercosur began well. When the Labour Party got into power, trade began to overlook the ideological question. This held Brazil back. We started talks with Argentina, currently managing Mercosur for the first half of this year, and superficially, we have begun talks with Uruguay and Paraguay. We want to modernize Mercosur. A country the size of Brazil can't be tied to Mercosur for its trade. We need to be free and make bilateral agreements. Regarding the European Union, whatever the agreement, there will be restrictions suggested by France. That can prejudice us. We've reached an impasse which won't be cleared up quickly.
I've talked to a lot of business people here, and it's interesting. There is a great enthusiasm for your administration because it is pro-business, but you also cause difficulties for business people here for various reasons, to do with the environment, to do with what you've said, and also to do with the continuing issue of corruption. On the environment, most business people here do not want to be associated with deforestation. You have talked about pulling Brazil out of the Paris Accord. Are you going to go ahead with that?
The first question on the environment: Brazil is a country that more than many protects its reserves and the environment. It's enshrined in law that a farmer must protect 20 to 80% of his farm without any state support from the Brazilian government. This has to be respected. Any change will be made according to the law. As to the Paris Agreement, for some time Brazil has been playing its part. When you talk about carbon credit, we're not getting the financial return. So for now, we will continue with the Paris Agreement. But we're a developing country, and we have duties, but we also have rights within the Paris Agreement that are not being met.